in the context of the younger generation and wellness, what words of wisdom would you share with someone who is earlier in their career? Maybe something that you wish you would have known earlier or something that's helped you along the way.
It probably didn't impact me initially. But one of the things that I like to, if you're asking for like words of wisdom,
Mhm.
there's a lot of research on the mental health side on how these connected devices, right? Where, depending on the study you read, they certainly can impact our moods. They can impact our stress. They can, the certain types of light that even emits from them. Like, if my wife is having trouble falling asleep, sometimes I'll joke saying, well, it's because you're on your phone. It's all, I've read something where that's not good. And I share all of that from the perspective. I tell our employees, you got to disconnect. I really think because we're just so connected, we're in this 24/7, 365 news cycle. There's so much negativity out there. There's so much, social media. Yes, there's advantages to be on social media to tell our story, but there's also disadvantages when you see all the misinformation or the disinformation. And so, I think from a really a mental health kind of perspective, it's good to disconnect. I don't know if the newer generation loves to read books, but I challenge them, say, hey, grab a book, immerse yourself and just continually learn, right? Continually look for opportunities to better yourself, but not so much through the devices and all that. And I've really had some, anecdotal evidence come back to me. Some of the employees like, you know what? I'm so glad when I went on my vacation, you said disconnect, deplug, like turn your city email off, just enjoy your family time away. This place is still going to be here when you get back. And so that would be certainly the word of wisdom. And we kind of hit on the two part of this, which was, early in my career, I worked way too many hours. I mean, I would chase the overtime dollars or chase the part-time dollars, and really it made me an old person really fast because you just cannot. And I was probably a horrible family person because I was never around, right? I was missing not only the holidays and stuff and the important events, but I would just live at work, right? And in my mind, I'm doing the right thing. I'm bringing money into the family, and we're able to do all this stuff. But in reality, as I look back on it, I'll never get that time back. And by the way, I don't have that money anymore. So you know how that goes. You're going to spend it anyway. So slow down. Take the profession for what it is. Again, it's not a race. It's more of that kind of that long-term endurance marathon, getting from the starting of your career and all the milestones you're going to hit to, again, you want to really end up where you're walking away with a really good legacy, but you still have your health. You still got your mental acuity. You're financially in a good spot, and your physical health is there for you to enjoy many, many decades in retirement.